So you can see here Arjuna is all set for the battle. He has planned for it for 13 long years. And they've strategized, they know what they're doing. But a few verses later, he collapses. This is the mind. Right now, he's clear about his obligation. He's fully alert, and this is the time to execute. But suddenly, there's confusion. So at any time, see, the message here is your intellect must be alert at all times, because you never know when the mind will take over and create confusion. Watch out for this deadly mind. And we are so careless. First of all, our intellect is not strong, and it doesn't seem to bother us. But when this happens, see, fortunately for Arjuna, and that is his good karma or good choice that he made, Krishna was right there with his advice. Otherwise, they would have been devastated. So, the message here is consult your existing intellect, use it, and strengthen it. So, whatever you do, some part of your daily routine must be invested in strengthening that intellect, because you never know when you'll fall. See, fall does mean you suddenly get distracted, go off at a tangent. And you don't even know it, you justify it, you think you're doing the right thing. Like a lady told me the other day, I've joined crochet classes. I said, what? I mean, not that there's anything wrong with crochet, but her vocation is different, her profession is different, she has never shown any interest in any of this. And suddenly she says, and that too, I'm learning crochet. It's all very well to start it. Start anything as a hobby, but that can't take over your life. And until then, until the time that you strengthen your intellect, consult a person with a strong intellect. At least someone who's clearer than you. Where to find? If you have a strong desire for it, the universe will supply. Right? Number one. Number two, even if you have a clear thinker in your surrounding, you have to be able to recognize that person, right? How will you recognize? You've got to be clear yourself to some extent. At least that much discrimination you must have to distinguish between a non-thinker and a thinker. So, Dhritarashtra represents the mind. And the interesting thing about the mind is that whatever be the quality of your mind, whatever be the quality of your thoughts, so will be your world. So in other words, the world is a projection of your mind. We don't live in the same world. We all live in different worlds. So you must understand that. And the world that you have projected, if you don't like, you can't directly go there and change the world. What must you do? Change your thoughts. And your world miraculously changes. It is amazing how it happens. But it happens, and you must try it out. Experiment with it. Change your thoughts. See, we're so full of negativity that you project that negativity. Duryodhana was negative. He saw negativity in the Pandavas. They were God's good men. They were his brothers who, in spite of all the evil that he had done, they supported him. They saved his life. Yudhishthir saved his life several times. He didn't see it. And then you get the world that you get into a criminal world. If you have such negative thoughts. This is deadly. So a doctor's mind projects a medical world. Have you seen doctors? They they hang out with doctors, they read medical things, they think medical things, their conversation is different. A business person projects a business world. And then he first thing in the morning, I went on Marine Drive and used to go for a walk in the mornings. First thing in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, people are talking about stocks and shares. Huh? That is their world. A good mind projects a good world. An evil mind projects an evil world. A suspicious mind projects a suspicious world.